Doug McCain here for the LA Sports Report. You can follow me at DMAC_LA. Don't forget to subscribe to the LA Sports Report YouTube channel. For all the latest Lakers news and rumors, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and most importantly, give me all your takes right down below in the comment section. I want all your takes on today's topic right down below in the comment section. And for all the latest Lakers news, head over to the LASportsReport.com. What's going on, Laker fans? Today we're going to talk a little bit about Anthony Davis. Now, Anthony Davis, he plans to opt out of the last year of his deal. He plans to opt out of his $28.7 million player option and re-sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. That is what sources have told The Athletic, that he plans to re-sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. And now the question is, what kind of deal does he sign? Now, if you're a Laker fan, you want to see him locked up now. Sign that 4-year deal. Sign that 5-year contract. Now, the only problem is he has to sign a 1+1 deal in order to get that 10 years of service and then be eligible for that Supermax contract. Now, when you're eligible for the Supermax, they can offer you 5 years and you can get 35% of the salary cap. So other things to consider when it comes to Anthony Davis is, does he want to have his contract line up for when LeBron James leaves? Now, LeBron James, he has another year. He's got a player option. But what this will do is it'll give Anthony Davis the flexibility to, one, sign for more money long term, and then also see what the state of the Lakers is. It's going to give him some flexibility. He's represented by Clutch Sports and Rich Paul. So you know they want to give Anthony Davis all the options they have, but Anthony Davis is very happy in Los Angeles. He said, I had a great time in LA this first year. This has been nothing but joy, nothing but amazement. Over the next couple of months, we'll figure it out. He said, I'm not 100% sure about his contract situation, but that's why my agent is who he is, and we'll discuss it and figure it out. So, like I said, the most important thing for Anthony Davis is to get that 10 years of service time and find a way to sign that Supermax contract. Now, if he signs a 1+1, it gets him to that 10-year service, and then he gets that big Supermax 5-year offer, and that seems to be very likely. You know the Lakers and Anthony Davis are going to want to sign him to that long-term deal, and I'm positive that there's going to be a contract in the near future. One, AD, he's tethered to LeBron James and Clutch Sports. So you know, of course, he's going to re-sign with the Lakers. That's not even a question. Two, AD not only wants to get paid, he wants to get paid big time. Three, the pandemic, a lot of people are saying, is this because of the pandemic, all the losses that the NBA has incurred because of having no fans in the stands, having a shorter season? Well, I've got news for you. Pandemics don't matter when you're a player of Anthony Davis's magnitude. Every single team in the league would be willing to pay him the max amount of money. So even if the pandemic is a factor, it's not going to affect him in the pocket. Now, the other thing, if you're Anthony Davis, is he has dealt with injuries. Now, that is a factor. He had some knick-knack injuries throughout the postseason. In the playoffs, he had that ankle injury, and he's a guy that if he sustains a serious injury, let's say he tears his Achilles like Kevin Durant, will that affect him, and will that affect him on the market? To me, I still think he'll get a big deal like Kevin Durant. So, to me, even if he does get injured, I think you'll see teams that will be willing to spend big-time money on Anthony Davis, give him a 4 or 5-year deal if possible. And I think that you also want to see him stay flexible for 2021 because there's going to be a lot of player movement in that 2021 offseason. And I think ultimately, to me, it's about one thing and one thing only. It's about getting Anthony Davis the biggest bag he can get, and he can do that by signing that 1+1, kind of like what Kevin Durant did with the Golden State Warriors, short-term deal to get to a longer-term deal. The only difference with Kevin Durant is Anthony Davis could potentially make more. So Anthony Davis is going nowhere. To me, he's going to retire a Los Angeles Laker. I think the only question now is, will he switch to 23 later in his career, or is he going to stick with 3? I think he'll stick with 3. I think that will be the number that gets retired one day. But he comes to LA and he delivers in year one. He was the best player to me throughout the playoffs for the Los Angeles Lakers. Of course, LeBron James was worthy of winning the Bill Russell NBA Finals Award, but the Lakers, they're going to be fine. To me, I still think if you're the Lakers, the focus right now needs to be on adding a third star. I was telling you guys that 2021 is going to be the year of the super team once again. You got James Harden. He's going to go to the New York / Brooklyn / New Jersey. They're the Brooklyn Nets now, and he's going to be a Brooklyn Net potentially and link up with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. And you saw yesterday the Milwaukee Bucks made that big move to acquire Drew Holiday. They acquired Bogdanovich, and I think they're going to be a problem. So I think if the Lakers, you also have the Warriors coming back. The Lakers, to me, need to add one more piece. Yesterday we talked about DeMar DeRozan, and we'll see what the Lakers are going to do. Are they going to stand pat? But the reality is they have two of the best players in the league, two top 5-10 talents. Anthony Davis is a for sure top 5. LeBron James, he played like a top 5 player again in the NBA playoffs. So to me, if you're the Lakers, you fill out that roster. The only question is, how much prime does LeBron James have? Is LeBron James going to continue to defy time, to defy the father of time and continue to dominate? I still think he is, but let me know down below in the comments. How do you guys feel about Anthony Davis's contract situation? Let me know down below in the comments. What kind of contract should the Brows sign with the Los Angeles Lakers? Do the Lakers need a third star? I want to know that too. Let me know down below in the comments. And for all the latest Lakers news, head over to the LASportsReport.com.